Hey everybody, my name is Silver Knight. I am coming into the world of Guild Wars 2 from the perspective of a long-time World of Warcraft player. This series chronicles my journey through the world of Tyria, which I did actually kind of have to look up because I kind of didn't know the name of the world, but you know, the more you know. And all of its bumbling, falling off cliffs, and getting killed in incredibly stupid ways glory. I hope you enjoy. Destruction of IA from Zaitan. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what that means. I haven't played the story long enough to really know the whole story. And I'm really interested in finding out. I know this is going to sound weird, but try not to spoil the story for me because I actually do enjoy finding story aspects of the game. Because I've enjoyed it so far. I know it's not going to be like super twisty-turny the way Final Fantasy 14 story has been. What? Point me in the right direction. What? Is this... What? Save the merchants... Oh. Did I just accept the quest? LA. Ah, okay. You know, I never really paid attention when somebody's like, they try to wave at me, and I'm just kind of like, I wave back and just keep on going. I'm like, ah. Okay. Save the merchants from the bloody Buccaneer kidnappers. Alright. Hey, merchant. Where you at? Quit being a dick, please. Look, Mr. Moa, I really wasn't trying to attack you, man. Rest assured, that was not my intention. Hold up. Oh, there you are. Now, where is our chickadee? I guess I should follow the trail of people trying to kidnap said chickadee, yeah?
I wonder what's here.
You're quite the frustrating little git, aren't you? Where you at, buddy? Oh, you're invulnerable. Oop. Alright. So when do you stop being vulnerable? Because I would like to kill you for quest rewards, yes?
I wonder what's here.
Story spoiler. Since I stole the stories first. Oh, okay. That's why it's just, I have no idea. I've never really watched the stories trailer, so, like I said, I have absolutely no real knowledge of what the story entails. So, I'm just coming at this completely blind and just kind of enjoying it as it is. So, like I said, I played the game when it first released. I enjoyed the hell out of it, but it was sort of like I was playing WoW. And I was just kind of used to playing WoW, to be honest with you. Oh, whatever. There we go. And I'm coming back to it now just because... Actually, I was doing this as a... what I call an MMO tourism, where I will come back and... Oh, there's somebody spawned over there. Hold up. Hold up. There's a boss here I need to kill. Wait up. Defend Captain Penton until he recovers his treasure. Okay, sure. But, every so often I'll do something called, like, some kind of video game tourism, MMO tourism, something like that. And typically I'll do one every week where I'll try out a new game just to kind of see what it gives as sort of a first impression. This dude looks so much like... I want that coat. Holy crap. I want that coat. Distracted by shiny objects, but typically I'll do one once every week, but I've been enjoying Guild Wars 2 so much that I've basically just been playing this to the exclusion of everything else, pretty much. It's a lot of fun. This scratches the itch that I haven't had since back in the day in WoW, where it's very explorer-friendly, it's, you know, it's very easy to get into. A lot of the builds are viable, even if they're not optimal. The classes feel fun. The animations and the sound feel impactful. The story is there, and it's decent to good. There's good voice acting, like good production quality. The visuals and sound are amazing. And it seems like it's I think I mentioned this in one of my previous streams, where it kind of feels more like it's a oh, did I finish it? Cool, neato. Where it feels more like a natural continuation of the type of design style that WoW tried, you know, that tried to reach in vanilla WoW, where it was trying to take all of the aspects of MMOs prior to that and sort of distill it into this, I don't want to say mass marketable, but it's something that was easy to get into and easy to play. Maybe not necessarily easy to master, but it was something that you could, that tried to remove as many stupid barriers for entry as possible. Just let you get in and play the game. And while WoW has gotten further and further from that over the years, Guild Wars 2 seems to have really embraced the idea of just this kind of, from my understanding, it's very horizontal progression. It's, you know, it's making expansions that are actually expansions and don't just detract, you know, subtract the world into, like, whatever this current content thing is. So I like the fact that, you know, this game is, for the lack of a better term, so easy to get into. I don't know anything about the story. I haven't, you know, the most I know is what little bit of story I knew in Guild Wars 1, which I think I played to, like, the first main mission after the whole, like, the town gets nuked by the Char and you go through the remains and all that kind of stuff. I played through that first mission, and again, similar, I enjoyed it, but I was also playing WoW, and, you know, WoW kind of sucks out your soul when you get into it, sort of deal. So I never really had a chance to get farther into the story. So I know nothing about the story, but they present the story in such a way where it seems like you don't really have to know. It's kind of garnished. You can understand, you know, I understand my personal story so far in a way that makes sense. You know, there aren't a bunch of characters that are being introduced and I'm like, who the fuck is this? Why should I care? What does this mean? Explain words? I don't understand it. What's going on here? Etc., etc. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've actually run out of sickles in quite some time. Well, most good amount of callbacks. Yeah, that's what I've ended up seeing, is that, I didn't even realize that this game apparently takes place a couple hundred years after Guild Wars 1 until trying to do one of the story dungeons solo, because I didn't realize that they kind of require a group. Even though I kind of think they said that, I was just like, I'm sure it's a variable thing. It's probably like it flexes up, it doesn't flex up. Or it flexes down, it doesn't flex down. Because I got my ass whooped. But I did manage to defeat the first boss solo. I felt pretty impressed with myself for that. Being a nublet, being able to do that, I felt pretty impressed with myself. I might want to update my sickle. It's too low for this area. Yeah, it probably is. I think it's a steel one or something. I have an iron one in there somewhere as well, which I probably should just throw away or put in my bank so that way another character can use it. Excuse me, sir. I'm chopping wood, please. Thank you. Yeah, like I have an iron, for some reason I have a couple of iron sickles, but I think I have steel. I know I also have a dark steel one as well, but also, like, you know, until it tells me that, wait, so if I don't have a high enough crafting tool, it just won't let me harvest the goods, right? Yeah, like these have been sitting in my inventory forever, so I typically ignore foraging stuff. I usually go for wood and ore for some reason because, I don't know, it feels like there's more feedback. Like you hit the ore, you hear the tink of the ore. When you hit, you know, when you get wood, you hear the chopping of the wood. The sickle, it's just kind of like a little swishy sound and then you're done. And I'm like, well, that's just not nearly as intense of a gathering experience, I guess. Okay. Yo, dude, where are you at? Please don't play this shit with me. Thank you, sir. You will always get garbage. Oh, so you can still craft even if it's too low and you'll just not get... Oh, ruined... Oh. Okay. Okay, I see it. Okay. I honestly wasn't even looking at what I was getting. That explain some things. Okay. I just straight up thought it wouldn't even let you do anything. Because I thought I actually tried that a couple of streams ago where I actually had an iron plant and it was just like, nope, this is too low for that whatever McJig. So I was like, okay, well, screw me, I guess.
With some valuable cargo inside. Come help me salvage it.
Why should we help you?
I will eventually, but not right now, madam.
Someone say beer? Oh, I've been so
Yeah, I've heard whispers that crafting is really needed later on, which quite frankly is cool. I like the fact that crafting is a vital element of the game. You know, I loved crafting in WoW, dude. That was like my jam. I mean, having leveling stuff, cool. Having other characters, cool. But dude, I loved being able to craft. I thought it was so much fun to be able to just sort of like make my own shit, and moreover be able to make my own shit and make money off of it. I loved that type of stuff. And it made me sad that, you know, WoW has made, here comes the jilted ex-lover phase of my streams, which always ends up happening the moment I start talking about WoW and comparing things to it. But it just made me sad that professions have been, like, continually less useful. Like, each expansion, they've become less and less useful. They've tried in the latest expansion to make them useful again, and they kind of had. They literally sort of make them required. But they also just... the developers just... I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what kind of game they're trying to make, but it's not an MMO. Whatever game they're trying to make, it's not what World of Warcraft was, so... You know, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane.
Fast as the wind.
So I like the whole healing rain arrows. That's pretty cool. It kind of doesn't make any sense to me that, you know, my arrows would kill other people and help me, but I'm not going to question it. I like the fact that I can heal myself and hurt my enemies. Also, the spirit weapon is freaking badass. I will say there does seem to be a lot of synergy, a lot more synergy between the greatsword and the whatever these utility abilities are called down here, because there's a lot of just like point blank AoE, so a lot of stuff that can happen right around me that makes things, you know, I can drop a lot of crap right around me to do a lot of, I don't want to say brainless damage, but it's literally just brainless damage. I can press buttons and things can just die. Yeah, I don't blame you for that in the slightest. Excuse me, Mr. Covington Pirate. Could you kindly fuck off? My gear actually looks kind of badass. I actually kind of like it now. Before it was very simple. Cool, but simple. This feels really awesome. I like it. Where the why? Why are you running in circles? What are you doing? Are you guys feeling okay? You guys need to see a doctor or an optometrist or something. Out after classic knacks. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm gonna be honest. I got to level 37 in classic WoW on an undead priest, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But I was also leveling to try and keep up with a friend of mine.
I'm starting to think
Well,
this is a fool's
a friend of
errand
mine was
you brought us on, little one.
a streamer that had like 5 or 10 viewers, and it was interesting to watch, and I kind of kept up with him. But, you know, I had to work a couple of days because at that point it was getting towards peak season. I was retail management. Didn't really have the time to like grind hardcore, and I continually just started falling behind, and I'm like, I'm not re-rolling. And also I was a horde on the Pagel server, which basically meant that like I wasn't probably ever going to see a group because that server was like super alliance dominated, and the one time I picked horde was on the freaking alliance dominated server. And I just kind of stopped because I'm like, you know what? I mean, I loved Classic, you know. I loved Vanilla WoW. I played on Vanilla WoW servers, you know, private servers back in the olden days of yore. You know, played on a bunch of different private servers. Still kind of do from time to time, though not very often. But, you know, it's a different kind of experience. It has good elements to it, but also, like, I work full time, man. And there's only so much time I can dedicate to a game. And I mean, as much as I love playing Vanilla WoW and older expansions, now that I've actually really had the chance to really sink my teeth into other MMOs for longer stretches of time. That's one of the reasons I started doing like MMO tourism and video game tourism and stuff like that, was because I was trying to see what else was out there. Because WoW, like in every iteration and every expansion, private or public or what have you, it just wasn't cutting the mustard. And as much as I enjoy playing single player games, there's also a point where
Come on, you half-wits.
at certain points playing single player RPGs almost kind of feels empty because there aren't other players in the game. So it's sort of I mean, it's obviously single player versus multiplayer. There's not really a way to compare, but there was a part of me that still wanted the fun of having other people playing the game, sort of thing. So single players still weren't cutting it. So I've been trying, you know, MMOs for the last, 6 months to a year or so, every so often, just to kind of get a feel for each of them, the strengths and weaknesses, etc., etc. And why are you zig-zagging, you fools?
Discovered it. Let's see what we have here.
Didn't you literally walk in a circle?
No, this can't be right.
Is that Bjorn's brew? You've led us to a treasure of immeasurable value, little one.
Bjorn's brew? I thought it had all been consumed years ago. We are in for a treat tonight.
I order you two to leave that beer be. Oh, what a disappointment.
I'm pretty sure she also just led them in a circle and just zigzagged along the way. RGS has a set attack combo. It's not like many. RGS has a set attack combo. It's not like many weapons. 55521 spam. 3552. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, except I've been ignoring the whole pulling things in. But that's fair. Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, for what it's worth, I don't really want to think about the meta. I don't want to look up the meta. I don't want to ruin the fun of just playing the game and having fun. I really, 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 really love the feeling of being a noob that is exploring a game that's fun. I don't want the honeymoon phase to be over. Please do not take away the honeymoon phase from me. I'm enjoying it. Please let me have this little bit of honeymoon phase. Like, I am enjoying being a casual scrub. I also kind of miss having a great, the big-ass hammer, though. The two-handed hammer. I like the greatsword. I like it a lot. I spin to win and things die, and it's great. But there's also something really satisfying about having a giant two-handed hammer where I just jump forward and just smash, and it makes my screen shake a little bit. I love that shit. Oops. Oh. Sorry, Mr. Mosquito. I was not trying to kill you. I didn't mean to click on you, buddy. But the world may be better off without you. Sorry, man. So wait, what am I trying to save from kidnappers? Save the merchants from the Bloody Buccaneer kidnappers. I would love to do that, but I don't know what you're kidnapping, sir. And or madam. Okay, that's fine. You go on about your business, sir. Not just a tip. Yeah, the quest may be broken. It's cool. Well, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. I may now just deliberately ignore it because I like doing my own thing. But thank you for the tip. Wait, isn't there supposed to be a heart around here somewhere as well? Ah, screw it. I'll let this area unfuck itself a little bit. Oh, I actually need to get better of those McDoodly-doos. Where is... What am I doing? Brain, what are you doing? Oh, I just have regular steel everything. Well, poops. Okay, hold up. Compact, deposit materials. Speak to the local highlight. Oh, that's right. I did start that about with the highlight. That's right. Okay, you know what? I received a sack of booty. Look, I'm 12. I can't help it. Oh, this actually is just a straight up, like, water zone, eh? Okay. Okay, let's go back. I need to go back to town, because I need to get, well, I need to get the correct crafting, the correct gathering materials, if nothing else. I suppose it would be, but I'm going to Cabbage Town anyway. I like Cabbage Town. It's very cozy and it makes me happy. I really need to put this on an SSD. And I'm probably going to say that another 300 times before I actually put it on an SSD. Because every time I log off, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I just don't think about it until I start playing again. Let's go ahead and just sell a bunch of junk. Actually, you know what? Let me put all these in the bank so that way my alts can use them. Yes, good. Okay, they're account bound. All right. For half a second, I thought they were soul bound, but they're not, so yay. Let's put you in here. There. Hey, let me take you out. There. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so that's steel. Hold up. Iron, iron, steel. I don't know why I'm being so particular about it, but I am. Steel, 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 steel.
What may I offer you?
The word has now lost all meaning. Ow, that is... Ow. Ooh. Please stop being angry at me, Nose. I promise I'll do right by you, but just please stop doing the things. Ah. I love allergies, man. They're great. Gong Scepter. So, question. When it comes to all of the random gear and bullshit that I get, is it more beneficial for me to salvage all of it? Or is it more beneficial to just sell it? I'm assuming it's salvaging, you know, whenever possible you want to salvage. Because why wouldn't you? But still. Figured it's worth asking. Oh yeah, that's damaged. Can I sell that if it's damaged? Well, it's soulbound, so I can't sell it anyway, but... Oh, I didn't realize this stuff wasn't soulbound. Cool, I can save this for my other tunes. Alts? Characters? I don't know. What is the universal term for secondary other than alts for your other characters outside of WoW? WoW was tunes. Final Fantasy XI was chars. Okay, so salvage aplenty. Got it. Which makes sense because more than just equipment will be salvaged. They salvage trophies? Okay.
I earned that.
Yes, indeed you are. Masterwork. Something of fire. Yes, please and thank you. I'm assuming I can't salvage damaged items. Okay, hold up. Okay, so good to know. Then, generally speaking, I want to just... Okay. So just salvage whenever I have the chance. That would also explain... Oh yeah, that's probably what I was saying. Oh, that's not how you repair shit. Repair person is up here. I know that there's a way to... Usually you're supposed to have materials to repair stuff, yada yada yada. I think. I don't know. I'm dumb. There's a repair person up here and they can make the bad things stop. Fix me up. Thank you. Ah, alright. Oh. Give me the luck, please. Definitely don't want to use that because I may need that for later. Oh, hey, how's it going? Gimme. Yeah, I still have those. Yeah, that's right. I do have those in my bank because I didn't know what the hell any of that was. So I just kind of sat it there. I could probably use them. I'll probably do the rest of that off stream or something like that. There's a little bit of inventory management that's got to go on. I really got to just like throw this away, but I'm still afraid that I'm going to run into the same situation as I was at in the,
Follow your dream.
I don't know. Actually, I don't really know what the jumping puzzle is called. I always call it the SS Pain Train. where I'm stuck on those stupid cylinder things, and there are those goddamn two-pathing mobs underneath that somehow decide that they want to attack me once and then walk away. And by attacking me, I'm now in combat, and I now can't actually make the jump to the giant pipe that I need, and now I'm just stuck there because I'm quote-unquote a melee class. So I ended up having to, like, freaking buy one of these stupid, like, just a cheap-ass staff, so that way I had a range spell. Memories.
Follow your dream.
I'm in the wrong space. What am I doing? I don't fucking know. Okay. You're 33. You're 51. I mean, I wouldn't use it even if I could because it has better stats, so... Fuck it. It's just gonna... Oh, wait, that's soulbound. I can't do anything with that. Fuck. Hey. Out you go. Take care. Alright. Okay. But hey, I think my character looks cool. I think she looks pretty. That is clearly the most important endgame of any MMO, is just how pretty you can make your character look. Fashion Wars, like Final Fashion 14, or Fashion Fantasy 14, World of Fashion Craft, you know, Elder Fashion Online, etc. Transmutation Glamours. Which puzzle? It's the one that was in, where the hell is it? It was... I think it was something that was like over here. It was a cool, it's this, I think? Something like that? I think. No. Was it that one? No. Where the hell was it? Where the hell was it? It wasn't there. It was in a level 20. Oh, no. I think it was down here, maybe? I don't remember. I just know that it was the jumping puzzle that had, like, the little mechanical steam things that would shoot you up, and the little razor blade looking things that would shoot you forward, and it was a giant pirate ship surrounded by a bunch of technology, and my dumbass got onto the top of the blimp that was next to the SS Pain Train, whatever the fuck it's called, and did not realize that I literally got to where I needed to be, and I quite literally just had to jump off the blimp to get to the chest, but I didn't know the chest was there. I didn't know where the hell I was going, so I had mistakenly thought that I was like, oh, I see a bunch of those little hovering, like, you know, storage container unit things above me. I need to go up there instead and spend another about 3 hours trying to get up there and continually dying, and then having to keep continually refarming the SS Pain Train over and over again, because every time I fell off, they fucking respawned because they want a 30-second respawn timer for some reason or another. Before finally realizing, while looking down, I'm like, wait, what is that? Oh, that's the chest down there. I was literally there like 45 to an hour in, or 45 minutes to an hour in, and I could have been done with this 3 hours ago. Yes, it's that one. I don't know what it's called. I just called it the SS Pain Train because fuck that shit. It wasn't even necessarily like the jumping puzzle was difficult, was challenging enough on its own with just trying to figure out where the hell you needed to go. But having that train, you know, having that ship full of mobs that you had that were, I swear to God, they were like on a 30-second respawn timer. And having them continually respawn over and over and over and over again, it made it so much more tedious than it have to be. I was so mad by the end of that. I just wanted it to be over because I understood what I needed to do. It was just a matter of executing. Yes. A level 5-star difficulty. Huh. Okay, well now I don't feel so bad about spending like 4.5 hours on it. And I think at the end, the only reason I got to the end was because I was just like, fuck it, I have no idea where this chest is. And I Googled where the end one and was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was literally right next to it. I just had to walk off the edge and I didn't pan my camera down.
Seize the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of respect it now, but I was a salty girl. I was pissed by the end of that. Okay. But I am starting to get kind of hungry. It's now past 5 p.m. for me. I kind of want to continue playing this, but also I do need to get up and I need to eat and I need to like be a pseudo-productive human being. Pseudo. Not fully productive, just a little pseudo-productive. So I may have to I mean, like, I actually have to get off, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I actually have to do, like, adult shit. That just sounded like it was a euphemism for porn. You know what I mean, right? Either way, I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, you just got back from work. Yeah, this is actually my day off, so I gotta go, like, do shit and be an adult and stupid crap. Nobody ever freaking... I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I didn't ask for this shit. But, you know, thank you guys for stopping by. My streaming schedule is really weird. It literally depends upon what my work schedule is. And unfortunately, I tend not to know what my work schedule is until like 2 days prior. So my schedule starts on Sunday. I tend not to know what it is until like Friday or Saturday. So my schedules can often change fairly last minute. But I do have my schedule listed on my Twitch page as to what it is for that week to the best of my ability. And if there's anybody watching this on YouTube, should I ever put this up on YouTube, it's there on the Twitch page. And chances are I tend to put my VODs on YouTube eventually. I'm debating on what to do with this since I have streamed this a lot in the last few weeks. Like I said, I typically tend to just bounce between different MMOs and games throughout the week, but I have been just straight up cracking out to this game, and it makes me so happy. I just want to hug it, and I just want to squeeze it and name it George. Kudos if anyone gets that reference. That means you're as old as me, and you have fine taste as well. But yeah, I think my next stream is... What is my next? Hold up. Let me look. Oh god, please be muted. Please be muted. You are not muted. Oh, thank god I muted that. I think I have my next stream listed as Friday from 6 to 8 Central Standard Time. And if, God willing, I'll actually be able to get back here on time. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you, Great Owls. And, Coca-Cola. That's... I like that name. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. And, like I said, God willing, I'll be here on Friday. Potentially, probably... Well, I was going to say potentially. Probably with more Guild Wars 2, if I know myself. But, thank y'all. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time. Peace out. I'm not starting soon, I promise. Peace out. Where the fuck are my buttons? Where the fuck are my buttons? There